Frisco, Texas. Cowboys practicing for
Ford Center. And I'm here to say all about the draft. The draft is tonight, and we're going to be watching it here in Frisco, Texas. So, to get started, I want to talk about the Jacksonville Jaguars' first pick, first overall pick in the NFL draft. This is my mock draft, and I choose Trevor Lawrence. Everybody would choose Trevor Lawrence, essentially. Yeah. The Jets, I think they have a very good decision to make between Zach Wilson and Justin Fields. I think it's going to be a very tough decision because Justin Fields is quick, he's got everything, but Zach Wilson is an amazing passer. So I'm not sure which one it's going to be, but right now I'm leaning to more Zach Wilson than Justin Fields because I think he had a better season than Justin Fields overall in college. So, and then pick 3 via Miami through Houston, so like triple trade. They got it from Miami. Who got it from Houston? Who got it from themselves? In a trade with Kenny Stills, I think, and Laramie Tunsil from the Dolphins to the Texans. And that's how Miami got that, and then they traded it off to San Francisco. And I think they're going to choose a quarterback. Interesting choice. I'm not sure what quarterback. I think it's either going to be Justin Fields or Mac Jones. But I am positively sure that it's going to go Mac Jones' way. I don't think Justin Fields is going to get picked until past the 10s.
What about Trey Lance?
I think he might be started, but I'm not sure.
Okay, what do you think Atlanta, number 4?
Atlanta, number 4. I'm not sure about that one. Because Atlanta could pick anybody. They have a tight end, so I wouldn't think they choose Kyle Pitts. And they have perfectly good wide receivers. They really only need an offensive lineman or a quarterback. So I either say that they pick Trey Lance or an offensive lineman or anybody on the defense.
Penei Sewell?
Yeah, Penei Sewell is a good choice.
Here's the thing. What do you think about Atlanta trading out of the number 4 pick to somebody who wants to get Justin Fields?
Or Kyle Pitts. Or anybody else, really. This 4th pick is very open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they will probably do that, but they don't have long. Yeah, they don't have long, so. And then 5th
So
pick,
for the 4th pick, you have Penei Sewell?
I have any offensive lineman.
So Penei Sewell is the best.
Penei Sewell.
Penei Sewell is the best one.
Anybody on the defense. I'm not getting into defense because I don't want to get into it.
Not
I think
yet.
that would
Defense,
take too much of our time.
Defense happens later on.
Yes.
I think Penei Sewell or Kyle Pitts.
Yeah. But if they could also trade that.
They could trade that. And then Justin Fields goes. And then Cincinnati, who do they take?
Cincinnati at the 5th pick. Joe Burrow, he has something locked inside him that needs to be unlocked. Not sure how it's going to be unlocked, but I think Zach Taylor's going to figure it out. I think that's the Bengals coach for the next 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Zach Taylor.
So who do they pick?
He has a lot of people that he needs. I mean, they have a running back, a fragile one, but they have a running back. They have not so great wide receivers and a not so good tight end, not so good defense, not so good offensive lineman. They could really choose any of those, but I think it's either going to be Jamar Chase, Devonta Smith, or Devontae Smith, however fans would like to pronounce it, Jalen Waddle, or any of the above.
Penei Sewell.
Yeah, or Penei Sewell, yeah.
If Atlanta doesn't take him,
Yeah,
or somebody trades up and takes the quarterback, I think Sewell's a good choice.
Yeah. But
I like Sewell there.
They could also take Kyle Pitts because they need a tight end.
They do need a tight end.
They need a tight end because Tyler Eifert,
which is sad because the number 6 pick, I'd really like to get Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
Who's number 6?
And that is Miami Dolphins via Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Who traded up and down, picks everywhere, flying everywhere for the Dolphins. Players flying everywhere. The Dolphins are just, I'm going to give you a 1-year contract. See ya.
Yeah.
They're like dropping everybody who has a contract. And I think they're going to choose either Penei Sewell. Penei Sewell, I think, would be a good choice for the offensive line to protect Tua. They need at least one guy out there. Right now, they got a bunch of mediocre rookies. Just mediocre. Penny Sewell, big time in Oregon.
Penny Sewell, okay, you like Penny Sewell? I like Jamar Chase.
But another big Jamar Chase.
I like Jamar Chase.
Smith.
Yeah, I like a wide receiver here. They need a playmaker.
But Devontae Smith or
Jamar Chase. Unless Kyle Pitts is available, they can take Kyle Pitts.
Yes, because they could easily turn either Gesicki or Pitts into a wide receiver. It's not hard.
Can you imagine those guys lining up next to the end of the line? You can't block that.
I mean, Kyle Pitts, sure, he's got
the
a
middle
number. That doesn't matter anymore because of the new number rule.
The middle of the field would belong to the Dolphins.
Yeah, number 84, Kyle Pitts at the wide receiver position. Or it could be Gesicki at the wide receiver position. It goes either way. They're both strong, flexible, and able to run.
Yeah.
That's what you need from a tight end.
So who's number 7?
And number 7, I'm actually kind of the Patriots, New England Patriots via mock draft.
Okay, so
mock trade with Detroit.
So it's actually Detroit picking. You're looking at Mel Kiper's draft.
Yeah.
It's actually Detroit's pick. I don't think New England trades out that high.
Yeah.
Personally, I disagree with that. So who do you think Detroit takes?
I mean, Detroit, they don't need a quarterback. They have Jared Goff. They need a wide receiver.
I think they take Smith or Waddle, whoever's left.
Smith, Waddle, Chase,
Whoever's left.
Pitts, but he won't be available.
No, it'll be Smith, Waddle, or Chase.
But if New England does trade up, they're going to take Trey Lance or Justin Fields. And 8 is Carolina Panthers. They don't really have a quarterback.
No, they have Sam Darnold. Yeah.
Not that that's going to be what it takes for them.
So what are they going to take?
I think they're going to take an offensive tackle to at least try.
Okay.
Just try. I think they're going to take Penny Sewell.
Okay, you've given away Penny Sewell to like 5 teams.
I know, but if he doesn't get picked, that's who they're going to take.
Sure, of course.
Or any other offensive lineman. What they need is an offensive lineman.
So what do you predict?
I don't know. I don't know many offensive tackles, so I'm not really sure.
Okay. What do you got at number 9?
Number 9, the Denver Broncos. They need a quarterback. I say they choose Justin.
They just got Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, sorry. So not Justin Fields anymore. No.
I think they trade out.
Yeah, I do too. They don't need that.
I think they're the ones who trade back to New England. And get Trey Lance there.
Unless Trey Lance gets taken, then they'll choose Justin Fields. I'll choose either one. Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys are here number 10. I think this is an easy pick because they need defense.
They need defense.
I think they take the best cornerback available in the draft.
Alabama's quarterback, Patrick Surtain II.
Patrick Surtain II.
And at the 11th pick, New York Giants. They're not going to trade for a quarterback. They already made that absolutely clear. Made it super clear that they're not going to trade out.
Daniel Jones is their guy.
Daniel Jones. So I need a wide receiver. That's
Whoever's left of Waddle.
Whoever's left.
Waddle
I think
is
it's going to
good.
be Waddle, yeah. He's probably the worst on the list. And Philadelphia, who's got number 12, via Miami through San Francisco.
What do you think of number 12?
I'm not really into the defense of the whole league right now, or college, but according to I'm just going to stick to this on this one, because I think they're probably right. Because Mel Kiper is probably the best mock drafter in the NFL, so I'm going to say J.C. Horn, cornerback from South Carolina.
J.C. Horn, cornerback. Yeah, he's excellent.
And the Chargers. Ooh, I remember this guy from the Big 12 championship. No, Big 10 championship. When he played Northwestern against Ohio State, he did amazing.
Cool.
Ohio State won. But Northwestern's offensive tackle to the Chargers, I think that's a great idea. Justin Herbert needs help.
Needs protection.
So, Rashawn Flint.
Okay, it's a good pick. Good pick.
And Minnesota are at 14. Don't know much about that. Don't know much about offensive tackles again. But I've seen this guy play. Christian Darrisaw. I've seen him play against Miami.
You think they need a tackle? And they need a tackle.
Yeah, and he's really good for Virginia Tech. He's really up on his game.
Hey, so why don't we cut it here because we're getting too long on the video. How long are we? All right, so keep going.
Yeah,
Still have some time.
So New England, if they keep it, but if Lions get it or Broncos get it, I think they're both going to choose Micah Parsons. But the Lions or the Broncos.
Yeah, I agree.
If the Patriots choose it, it's going to be something more. It's going to be like someone, like an offensive lineman or a defense. It's going to be someone within that range. They don't need a wide receiver, except that they lost Edelman. Big news, they lost Edelman. They probably do.
I think if they pick.
And the Jets are projected to get the trade from Arizona at 16, but I don't. It's probably.
I don't think. I think Arizona's picking 16.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what they're gonna do, but I'm just sticking to the mock.
Who's the player?
His name is Elijah Vera Tucker Haggard from USC. Don't know who he is, but I really don't know anybody better at this point.
So I think Arizona would benefit from a guard. Their defense is
pretty good.
Really good.
It's really good.
So I don't think Arizona trades out of that. I think they take a guard. Or
You know who's obviously better than the full Arizona defense? DK Metcalf in Seattle. I mean, that guy chased down.
I don't know. J.J. Watt. I don't know. That Arizona defense is pretty scary.
And Las Vegas is at 17.
Mm-hmm.
Notre Dame, I actually see this guy. He's a linebacker. I'm a fan of linebackers. And the choice is Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah from Notre Dame.
Yeah.
They need a linebacker.
Yeah.
So, might as
you
well.
got?
And then for the Dolphins, it says Quiddy Payne. Absolutely not. They don't need a defensive end at all whatsoever.
What do you think?
Najee Harris. I would say either Najee Harris. They need a running back, so Najee Harris or Travis Etienne at 18.
I think it's a bit of a reach. I think you can probably get either one of those two guys. Still at 36 when they pick again. So I kind of like the edge rusher pick. I don't necessarily hate either, but I like the defense.
I would say either Etienne, Harris, or one other guy that I have my eye on, Elijah Moore.
Elijah Moore? Okay.
He ran the 40-yard dash the fastest out of anybody. And he's the quickest in all of college football.
But you could probably get him at the 36.
That's true, but it's already said. I already think that somebody's going to take him by 20.
Okay. All right. So who do you have at 19?
So at 19, we have the Washington football team, formerly known as the Washington Redskins, but the whole football team thing's done. So, and I think they're going to take a safety from TCU because I've seen this guy play. Trayvon. Is it starting to rain?
Yes, it is. It's starting to rain.
Trayvon Mullen. Okay. The Bears, I think, are going to take Elijah Moore.
Yeah. So I think also I want you to go back to Miami. You got paid at 18. I also like Rousseau from the University of Miami.
Yeah, I like that one too.
At 18.
And Indianapolis, I like the choice here. Jalen Phillips, the defensive end for Miami.
Yeah,
Indianapolis at 21.
Yeah.
Tennessee Titans, I agree with this. Cornerback, Greg Newsome II at Northwestern.
No question.
He'd be with his brother.
Yeah.
Greg Newsome's at Tennessee, I think, unless he's still at the Chargers. And I thought he got traded. And then 23, Cardinals.
That's be a trade, so who had it originally?
Jets.
The Jets pick.
And they're probably going to take Najee Harris. So.
They would take Najee. They would either take Najee Harris.
Get picked.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, Etienne needed. They should take Etienne, 100%.
100% unless Miami grabs him.
Unless Miami.
And that would mess it up, then Pay would probably go to New York.
Yeah. Jacksonville via Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree with that. That's actually a really good pick. Kadarius Toney from Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Wide receiver from Florida. That's great.
Great pick for Jacksonville. Now you have Trevor Lawrence throwing to Toney. I think that's a great pick.
Cleveland Browns, not too sure about this one because I'm not sure I like the pick. But they're definitely going to pick somebody up from the defensive side.
Mm-hmm.
27, Baltimore. Yes. Baltimore Ravens. They don't need a linebacker, but this linebacker is above amazing. He's good. Zavon Collins, the linebacker from Tulsa. He is
above amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
New Orleans
Remember
Saints,
that.
Virginia Tech's cornerback, Caleb Farley.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's good. The Green Bay Packers, this one's where I really caught my eye because someone to replace one of the three, Alan Lazard, Devontae Adams, or Marquez Valdes-Scantling, Rashad Bateman. Could he be the next guy to replace those guys? Because he was great. He's a speedster. He knows how to catch. Unlike some other wide receivers that would be unnamed.
Fun fact, Green Bay has not picked an offensive player until last year in the last 10 drafts before last year. And then last year, I think Jordan Love.
Yeah, that was a bit offensive.
Yeah, I think so too.
But now he'll have a wide receiver by the name of
Yeah.
Rashad Bateman. At 30, we're almost done here.
Good,
Buffalo
it's starting to
Bills.
rain.
Yeah. Tyson Campbell, from cornerback from Georgia, I agree with that. They could use another cornerback, not as a starter, but as a backup.
Who do you have at 31?
31, the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Through Casey. I'm not too sure about this one. Baltimore really doesn't need anybody at this pick. That's why I do think that they're going to end up trading a little bit
You think
down.
they'll trade out of the first
I think
round?
they'll trade out of the first round and give it to the Chargers, like it says here.
I
So I'm
agree
going to
with
say the Chargers pick Asante Samuel Jr., like it says.
Yep.
He's from Florida State. He's very good. And then 32, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who of course won the Super Bowl, blah, blah, blah. And then at the defensive tackle position, we have Christian Barmore from Alabama, which I think is a good idea. So I'm here at the Dallas Cowboys practice stadium. The logo, we got the 2 end zones, and we got Ford Sector. The magnificent Ford Sector. I actually get to go in it later. So hope you enjoyed this mock episode.